Sky's blue and the coffee's strong, it's true. Then I open my eyes to a dream realized in front of me, and I haven't got a clue what in the world has happened to me. I think I'm happy, like the first day of summer vacation, happy. Gotta get a little rest and relaxation, happy. Like the choir on Sunday morning singing true. Thank you, Robert Rossi. Thank you very much, sir. Very generous. Appreciate it. These are tears from a long time ago. Be very quiet. I'm hunting wabbits. Ann Murphy is a fan of the Champy. You have a fan? Champy, you have a fan? In westerly direction, this car is my train. Driving, I've been wondering what it is I'm running from again. I feel like an 8-year-old man holding on to 29. And up ahead on that horizon is a California line. Up ahead, a truck's carrying a wide load. 85 miles cut in half. Cute little front door and 2 windows, my love. Ain't sure whether to cry or should laugh. You see, I broke a home of myself once, as I stumbled to that door. I read her note by the dawn's light. Said, don't you come round here anymore. All right, good people. Long-time Apple user. Marina got the #2 gifter badge. Hello. Happy Monday, everyone. TGIM. I got a little package in the mail today. I actually got 2 packages in the mail today. I got Kavruno sent me, you might not be able to see it, but it's the Home Alone battle plan for Kevin McAllister. The Kevin McAllister moment shirt. So I don't know if you're on here, Kavruno, but that's awesome. And then I got another package. If you like the Rabbit R1, just wait till you hear about iPhones. Yeah, exactly. Well, that's part of what intrigued me about the Rabbit, is this idea that one of the things that intrigues me about AI, generative AI, is that it's got a really good chance of being the interface layer on top of all the complicated software we have, right? And what is the most complicated piece of software we own these days? Your phone, right? Well, just like I'm a tab hoarder, I'm also an app hoarder. So I've got, I don't know, 300 apps on my phone? Some fucking ridiculous amount of apps. Do I ever clean them out? Do I ever manage them? No. If I want to find something, can I ever find it? If I can't remember the name of it? No. So I'm interested to see if it can fulfill even a little part of that. Because if it's really good, Apple will steal it, and we'll just have it in the iPhone 2 years from now, 3 years from now. So it's the tough thing about being an innovator in a space where you have companies like Apple on the planet. Apple, Disney, you know, if you play in their space, they're gonna take your stuff. David in Detroit, good to see you. Hello, Mary. The Rabbit and the Humane Pin are such BS pieces of crap. Well, we'll find that out tonight. If it is, I'll call it. I have a feeling I've got my expectations set relatively low. So all it has to do is not suck horrifically. And based on the reviews I've seen, it's pretty much like the stuff it does well. It's faster than people expect. It's way faster than the Humane Pin. And it's cool looking. I mean, look at that thing. Philippines in the house. Welcome back. Alrighty. Welcome. Wolfman Clint, what's happening? All right. Here it is. You see? You see how we do this here? I didn't even open the package. All right. Nice. Cute. Cute little rabbit face. It's going to need a charge. Is it? It might. Nice little tear off little zippy thing. We'll zip it open. All right. Let's see. It's funny. I was thinking about the charge thing. I was gonna open it up and charge it, but I wanted to see. I've been surprised in the past 15 years that every new iPhone I buy has enough charge in it to like use it for a couple of hours. So it'll be interesting to see if this little bad boy has similar sort of things. What's this say? If this seal has been broken or tampered with, they've hacked your system. All right. It's factory sealed. No more. All right, ready? La da 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 da. Ooh, wait. All right, what's that? What's that? Foam. Oh, this is like ant body foam. If you're a fly tire, this is like thick ant body foam. You can cut that into little things and make little ants out of that. That's what that reminds me of. Dense foam. Nice. Not cheap. Ba-da-ba-da-bum. You came in at the perfect moment. You did. Ooh, love the orange. All right. There it is. Now, one thing that I've seen about this, so not only have they made a device that is like retro cool, so Teenage Engineering did the industrial design, they also put it in a case that's like a cassette tape. So we pull this out of here. Now, how the fuck are you supposed to charge it? Huh. Well, I hope it's got a charge. I'll have to. I assume it's USB-C. Yeah, it's USB-C. So, what do you want for $200? A charging cable? Pshaw. All right, there's our little box. Nice little box. That's a box worth keeping. I like that they didn't send it in, like a giant shoebox size thing, like just small mail, That's cool. All right, now what do we do? It's got some sort of plastic wrap on it. This is really, really nicely done. It's got a nice weight to it. It's got little, what's it say? Camera, scroll wheel, speaker. Camera, scroll wheel, speaker. That's on the back. Nice. All right. Oh, wait. Scan for user guide. You can scan the QR code for a user guide. But I'm using my phone for the live. So we can't do that. All right. Oh, nice. The little gum wrapper thing says rabbit. Ah, nice. All right. Oh, should we do ASMR? Let me get it close to the microphone. Ah, nice. All right. I'm digging this. This is a, listen, by the way, if you're like, dude, that's not how you do an unboxing video. I've never done an unboxing video. This is my very first one. All right. Oh boy. This is going to be like trying to watch an old man try to figure out how to open a cassette. Wait, is this double wrapped? Hang on. Oh, I think it is. It is. Wait, okay. Okay. So that's an asshole move. They put a nice little zip tie thing, so you unwrap one layer of it, and then there's another layer, but it doesn't have a zip tie. It doesn't have a zip opener. So I just gotta fucking deal with it with my fucking teeth. Yes. Okay. That was okay. Strike number one. Kate, you're doing great. Strike number one, humiliate the old guy with your saran wrap because my eyes can't see the edges of the saran wrap. Okay, all right, nice. So, see, cassette tape kind of holder. How cool is that? That's nice. That's nice. The it's funny, the color orange it is because orange is all over the place because of RGB monitors. Like when I hold this up, it looks kind of red, and then if I hold light on it, it looks yellow. This is the closest I can describe this as is like hunter vest orange. Like if you saw a hunter in the woods, that's the color of it. Like it is full on vibrant orange. All right. And then there's your little holder. This is nice. So the inside of the holder, these are like little silicone things to protect it. Yeah, that's nice. This is very well engineered. This is very well engineered. For a first product, are you fucking kidding me? It's very well engineered. All right. I wish I could stick this somewhere. I'm glad you waited. It's not a it's not a true unboxing unless you spit once. Exactly. What did I miss? What did you miss? We're unboxing this. Okay. Peel off the mask with sticker. That's funny. That's like a not English first sentence. Peel off the mask. So this is one of those OCD things, like when you peel off the screen protector, you're like, I should save this because I might use it someday. And then just like a year later, you've got like a scratched up screen, but because you never used this. So I think I'll throw it away. Okay. I was thinking tangerine. No, this is full on fluorescent orange. The little speaker. Let's see. Can I get it to focus? Come on, camera. Well, you can't really see it, but it's got a nice little screen, nice little metal screen. I think it's metal. The scroll wheel's got some resistance to it. It's not stepped, it's just smooth. And then I'm just gonna here's our walkie-talkie button, right? So that's how I talk to the robot. All right, rabbit. Nope. R1, pretty slick. "20 minutes later, an Uber and a pizza show up at Kyle's door. Kyle went all TikTok shop influencer on us." Well, you know what's funny, Jason? No, I just ordered this. I've been talking about doing this unboxing for since I ordered it. But I have seen Riley. There's a young kid that's like, "Hey, I got some AI shit for you." That kid. He's got like a sponsored version of this. They apparently don't have an affiliate program, but he's got a sponsored video from them. So, all right. So click to continue. It's got it doesn't click loud, which is nice. If it was loud, that would be obnoxious. Select the network. Okay. All right. So I scrolled to it and clicked. Oh, nice. And then there's a little keyboard to enter my password. So hang on. Come on. All right, connecting. Connecting to the internet. Don't give out your Wi-Fi password on TikTok. Okay, go to rabbit.tech/activate. All right. Active. I was thinking about this activation thing. Activate. I'm hoping what happens is that they give me a... I think I have an account. No. That's annoying. Does he always do that? Is he always annoying like that? Yeah, he's pretty much always annoying like that. It's just the way he is. He's touched. Where's my rabbit hole? Shit, I lost my tab. Shut up. Log into the rabbit hole. Don't have an account. I don't know if I have an account. Sign up. All right, let's try this. This is gonna tell me this is so already the frustration begins. What I was hoping it would be is because I fucking ordered one of these, they would have made me an account, and then there's just a QR code that shows up on the machine or on the thing, and then I take a picture with the thing, and then it does it all. But no, hold please. Future e-waste, but it's not Joe Madette. It is going to sit right there. Ooh, scan QR code. It's going to sit right there if I end up not using it. Look, I knew right where it was going to go. Right there. Right next to my Urban Desires SideQuest drive from 1994. Come on. Come on, people. All right. Calm down with your cynicism. Can't we get excited about something for like 3 minutes before the cynicism jumps in? Jesus. Storyvine.com. Rabbit hole. Continue login. Continue. Oh, check your email. You got to read instructions, apparently. Verify your rabbit hole email. Is it just me, or does rabbit hole sound dirty in this context all of a sudden? Every time I see it, I think of my old ViewMaster. It is very ViewMaster. It has got ViewMaster nostalgia to it. And it's like I've got relatively small hands, like just, I guess, normal, average hands. It's maybe slightly wide. Huh. It's maybe like 4 millimeters wider than my iPhone. Is this a plus or a pro? I don't know. Email verified. Okay, good. Fantastic. Rabbit hole. Continue login. Okay, connect an R1. Okay, so here. Let's look at how this happens. Bow, bow, bow. All right, we got our R1 here. So I'm going to connect an R1. All right. Yep, good. That's what I was hoping it would do, right? Give me a fucking QR code and just connect my dang phone or whatever the hell this is. All right, so I'm going to say continue. This says go to Rabbit to activate, to link your account, continue. Scan QR code. All right. Successfully linked. Continue. Create a passcode. You'll only need to enter it when you make a purchase. Okay. Hang on, I'm making my QR code. Okay, one of the criticisms I saw about it is that the scroll wheel is painfully slow. Like it doesn't have acceleration like an Apple mouse does. So I'm just it's hard to see, but I'm kind of just scrolling up and down a list of numbers, and it's like painfully slow. So. All right, so yes, I would agree with that criticism. Here's the good news. That's software that can be reprogrammed. Down. I also read how to change the volume on this thing. Click to finish. Codes did not match. Are you fucking kidding me? The rage begins. Does it connect to Wi-Fi or cell service? It connects to Wi-Fi, but it's got a SIM slot, so I think you can connect it to cell service. I'll be right with you. I'm scrolling painfully slowly through numbers here. Hang on. Okay, passcode has been set successfully. All right. It's telling me to double click to take a photo. Double click for camera. And notice the little this wheel up here, it's kind of hard to see, but it rotates. Okay, press and hold to talk. What's the weather going to be like in Denver tomorrow? Charge the device, please. Connect the cable. To charge the device. Well, that's funny. It's got text that says, please connect the cable that we didn't give you. Everybody wave to the camera. It's updating now. All right, so let's let that charge for a little bit. It's at 0%. And it says it's updating. Please stay connected to the internet. All right, I'm going to stick it in its little... Oh, here's a good test. Okay. So have you ever seen these stupid fucking mice from Apple? The whatever this is called, the Magic Mouse that has the charging port at the bottom that if you plug it in, you can't use it. So we've got our case here, and we've got our charging cable, and look, they actually designed it in such a way it can sit in its little case with the charger there. That would be the kind of mistake a first rev product would make. That's the kind of mistake. So I am decently impressed so far. We've downloaded 38% of something. All right, so it's off doing its thing now. I've got the nice little cassette holder. What makes it better than a phone, or what does it do differently than a phone? Came late. I don't 100% know yet, but there's a couple of things about it. One, I just like the design. It's like, if I look at the design of the Humane Pin for $800 plus you need a subscription, I'm like, I have no fucking interest. Where's wireless electricity? Yeah, exactly. 38% of your bank account information. Yeah, listen, I have when it comes to shit like that, I assume that Google and Facebook already have everything and know everything. So, if teenage engineering, gets hacked and loses all my shit, I assume it's already lost. So part of my philosophy there is not very healthy from a digital security standpoint, but whatever. So there's a couple of things about it. It's well designed, so even if I don't use it, I'm gonna like it on my shelf. It's a really interesting new category for where I sit. So we've got a bunch of these things that you now wear around your neck, or you've got the pin, you've got the O1 open source version of it that has a speaker and just a microphone. And then there's like four of those devices, and Rabbit's the only one so far that's got a screen. It's got this walkie-talkie button, and the walkie-talkie button, when you push it in, you're prompting a large language model, right? So it's like ChatGPT. So instead of having to go to my phone, find the ChatGPT app, open the ChatGPT app, type in my prompt, I just have that thing, I just push the button and talk. It's got a screen. It's got a camera, so it can do object recognition, which, am I going to use that a lot? Probably not, but I haven't explored it. I don't know what it's like to have just that always there. And then the other thing that it's got that I think, the thing that I'm most interested in, and I've heard that, people that looked at the code, because I think their code was leaked, people looked at the code, said, they don't have they claim to create this thing called a large action model, which if you understand what it is, it's like macros, right? So you push the button and you say one of the macros that's built into it is Midjourney. So you connect your Midjourney account, and then you say, make me a 70s muscle car in an abandoned factory with sunlight streaming through the broken windows. My go-to prompt. I can just push the button on the Rabbit and say that, and it'll make that image for me in Midjourney. So rather than having to go to Discord or go to the Midjourney app and then log in and then go, I can just, right? And I think they have 4 of those connected right now. They have DoorDash connected, which that's apparently a horrible a horrible implementation. Midjourney's supposed to be pretty good. I forget what the other two are. It's now it just loaded something and now it's loaded. Oh, it's verifying. So it loaded whatever it needed to load. Now it's verifying. The CEO at his keynote said the news was fake, that the unit was not hacked. All right, cool. I will tell you this. When the CEO first started making videos with it, when he would push the side button, it sounded like really cheap plastic. This production unit does not sound like that. So that must have been a prototype. This feels a lot. I was expecting this thing to feel like a cheap piece of shit. This feels like very well engineered. Like it's really well engineered plastic and finish. I'm curious how long it'll last, if it's a tough finish or. And like when you click the little button, you can't hear it at all. Like I'm pushing it, you can't hear it at all. His was like clack 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 clack. It sounded like cheap plastic. Take a pic of the Blanton's bottle and see what it says about it. All right, as soon as I will. It's still verifying. I'm at 65% verifying. I mean, here's why. Like a couple of reasons I bought it. $200 for a new innovative piece of hardware is, compared to the $3,500 for Apple Vision Pro, which I do not own. It's reasonable, right? To try something out. It's really interesting design. And it's a new category. Like, I think the question that some of you are asking, like, well, how is this different than just doing this shit on your phone? And that's part of what I want to learn, right? That's part of what I want to explore. It'll look good beside the Blantons. Exactly. It's going to look beautiful right here. It's going to look gorgeous. I can't believe they didn't give a fucking cable. That's some cheap ass teenage engineering. Maybe, did I miss it and it was somewhere? I don't think so. Nope, no cable. And this looks like it was glued together like by hand. Yeah, that's pretty funny. That's the kind of shit, though. You get a new toy like this, and they don't include the cable, and if you don't have a USB-C cable there, you're like, fuck! you're like trying to figure out where in Denver sells USB-C cables, although at this point, 7-Eleven does. Teenage engineering lacks critical thinking. Oh, with the cable? Nah, they're probably just like, at this point, USB-C is ubiquitous enough that everyone's got an extra USB-C charging cable. So I don't think it's such a bad thing. Yes, enjoy it, and it is open source. It's 2024 version of batteries not included. Exactly. Okay, now I am now verified, and now I'm finalizing. I have about 20 USB-Cs. Want one? Yeah, exactly. Congratulations for the acquisition. Thank you very much. It says on the website it doesn't come with accessories, including cable or power adapter. That we learned. But Steve-O, do you think I'm reading the instructions? No. Oh, come on. Really? It took it 10 minutes to verify, and now it's finalizing? Really? Just tell me what's going on. Just tell me what's going on, people. Who really created the new GPT-2 in the sandbox? So that's a really interesting question. Right before I came on, Sam Altman posted on X, yeah, I really like ChatGPT-2 also, or something like that. So Sam's trolling. So the rumor is that ChatGPT-2 is GPT 4.5 in the wild, or it's actually GPT-2 that's been super fine-tuned. So I don't know if it's either of those, but it is generating a fair amount of buzz, which is interesting. It's at 13%. We'll be there in a second. Most devices provided power adapters to optimize the life of the device. Fake progress bars are a thing in design. Yeah. 49 updates since it shipped. That's not surprising to me. Well, that's the other thing is this is effectively a Raspberry Pi with good interface, right? This is just some interface sitting on top of large language models. So, I mean, I also I kind of feel like for that, they deserve kudos for that too, right? You know, get a Raspberry Pi. They probably got a Raspberry Pi Pico. They probably sort of mocked this whole thing up, wrote enough software to understand what they wanted to do with it. Like the CEO's keynote, when he started out the keynote with phone screens from iPhones and Android, like all the major players, and they showed all the apps. And then he's like, what if, instead of all those apps that you have to fucking sift through and figure out, what if you could just click the button and talk, and it would do shit? I thought that was pretty ballsy. I liked it. GPT-2, please explain. Okay, there is on GitHub right now, I think it's GitHub or Hugging Face, I think it's GitHub. There's a new model available. It's available in the GPT arena, and it's available on some other, like in some GitHub repo, and it's called ChatGPT-2 dash something dash. Hang on. What the hell is going on? Wait, hang on. What is happening? Ready? Oh no. Oh no. There's some weird ass keyboard thing going on. Hang on, let me quit Chrome. Uh-oh. I got some sort of keyboard fuck up here. Hang on. Yep, I still got it. Something has gone south. I hope it's not the rabbit.
Accessibility shortcuts.
Okay, hang on. Let's just shut this bad boy down. Okay, the rabbit's back, but my computer just... It could be the battery on my keyboard's dying or something like that, or I don't know, something's weird. Okay. Restart. Yeah, I am. We got rabbit. All right. What's the weather going to be like tomorrow in Denver?
Checking now. The weather in Denver on April 30th is partly cloudy, with a high temperature.
How do you turn up the volume? Do I double click and hold? Vision. Describe as many things there as possible.
Taking a look now. There is a bookshelf with various items displayed on it. I see several framed photographs, magazine covers, and other personal items. There is a plush yellow Pikachu toy, a backpack, and some papers or books stacked on the shelves. The overall impression is of a personalized and eclectic collection of items, likely belonging to the owner of this space.
Oh, that's cool. So you flip the camera by twirling the wheel. But I don't know how to turn up the volume. I thought it was hold down the... Let me get rid of that. I don't know how to adjust the volume. Someone want to... Oh, ask it to turn up the volume. Can you turn up the volume?
I cannot adjust the volume on the R1 device directly.
How do you do it?
I'm unable to physically adjust the volume on the R1 device.
Can you tell me how to adjust the volume on the R1 device? Please search the internet.
Searching now.
It's pretty quick.
To adjust the volume on the ReSound 1 device, you can use the Smart 3D app on your iPhone. Open the app, find the volume slider, and adjust it to your preference. You can also adjust the volume for either your left or right ear by tapping the icon next to the volume slider. If you're using an Android device,
Shut up.
you can change...
Shut up. The way the whole thing looks, the design, it's an Etch-a-Sketch. Yeah, it totally looks like an Etch-a-Sketch. Joker's going to Google it for me. Thank you. I like the rabbit logo. Yeah, what's cool about the rabbit logo also is when you push down the button, watch his ears go up. Are you listening to me?
Yes, I am here and ready to assist you. How can I help you today?
How do I get to settings?
To access the settings on the R1 device, you can shake the device gently. This action will bring up the system settings page, where you can adjust various settings like enabling the keyboard,
Volume.
adjusting screen brightness, connecting to Wi-Fi or Bluetooth, and more.
How do I get out of here? Ooh, there's an area called compliance. Let's go read that. Ooh, Pocket Siri. Exactly. Compliance, model and product information, R1, AI companion, input 5 volts, 1 amp, Canada Energy verified. All right, awesome. We're compliant. Okay, it's got Bluetooth settings. Nice. So it's got Bluetooth. Yeah, this is a Raspberry Pi. Although they made their own device, so it might have some fancier shit in it, but I have a feeling it's just basically that. Enable terminal. The fuck is that? Nah, I don't want to do that. I don't want to put it in some sort of Unix mode where I got to type to use this thing. Security, Bluetooth, volume, brightness, home. Okay. All right, so here we are. This was all covered in the Getting Started guide. Listen, Brandon, enough of your comedy jokes about the fact that I don't read manuals. I hate reading manuals, and my son can't use anything without reading them completely. Who's right?
Both approaches have their merits.
That's loud.
Reading the manual can provide a comprehensive understanding of a device's features and capabilities, ensuring optimal use. However, learning through trial and error can also be effective for some users, allowing for a more hands-on and experiential approach to mastering a device. Ultimately, the best method depends on individual preferences and learning styles.
Turning the volume down a little bit. All right. Explain quantum mechanics to me as if I were a fifth grader.
Quantum mechanics is like a magical world where really tiny things, like atoms and particles, act in strange and mysterious ways. Instead of following the rules we see in our everyday world, they can be in two places at once, or they can disappear and reappear somewhere else. It's like a big puzzle that scientists are still trying to figure out, and it helps us understand how the tiniest building blocks of everything around us behave.
Great. I want you to act as a translator. If I speak in English, I want you to translate to Spanish, and then if someone speaks in Spanish, translate immediately to English, okay?
I can assist with translation between English and Spanish. Feel free to speak in either language, and I will provide the translation accordingly. How can I assist you with this translation task today?
It's a lovely restaurant you've got here.
Thank you for the kind words. I'm here to assist you with any questions or tasks you have. How can I help you further today?
I thought you were going to translate for me. How do we do that?
Getting ready to translate for you. I apologize for the inconvenience. Could you please provide more information for the translation task?
Yes, I want to speak English and have you translate into Spanish, and then vice versa. I like the push
Getting ready
button.
to translate for you.
I like the restaurant you have here.
Como el resto del frente que tienes aquí.
La cuenta, por favor.
Count, please.
Translator, English to Spanish. Cool. Press and hold to talk. How do I... Stop translating.
Could not translate. Press and hold to talk again.
Oh. I don't know how to get out of the translator. It's going to translate it.
No sé cómo salir del traductor.
All right, I'm going to press and hold. Any ideas?
Está bien, voy a presionar y mantener alguna idea.
Okay. Okay, I'm starting to get it. Okay. If there's an orange box on screen, it means there's scroll wheel activity. That's not a bad convention. And then I go home. Okay. All right, so let's go back to settings. Volume Bluetooth network, enable terminal, compliance disclaimer. What are they disclaiming? By activating this device, you have given up all privacy and banking information. If you pay a ransom of 50% of your annual salary, you can continue using the device. That's not a bad revenue model. I like it. Solid. All right.
Is that really what it said? Is that really what it said there? Why is he saying that? That sounds awful. That does not sound safe at all. Why is he using this thing? They sent that from China? Is everyone listening in China? Yes. Yes, they are. All right. And then Kyle placed an order for a second R1. Well, yeah, so because I couldn't figure out how to turn this one off. My initial instincts are better than I thought. People are going to lose their mind when they find out about Google Translate. He's not wrong. You know what's gonna suck, Pate, is if this thing's a hit. And you're like, we had that 10 years ago. But interface matters, design matters. That's one of the things about Google. You went all engineering and no design. And that's gonna, at some point, and I mean, I think large language models, because they're not just math. I know it's math that makes them work, but you know, large language models are essentially a humanities application. I'm digging this thing. I'm digging it. What else should I do? Kyle becomes an R1 distributor. Yeah, I don't, apparently you can do that. I don't know how. I think you can, let's see, record a voice memo.
Saving your note. Apologies. The function needs more information. Could you please repeat your request?
Save this as a voice memo. I think that Rabbit R1s are cute little devices, and it makes me feel like a kid again.
Saving your note.
All
Voice
right.
memo saved. Rabbit R1s to the rabbit hole.
All right, let's go to the rabbit hole. Let me see if I can get Chrome working. I wonder if the rabbit hole's what fucked up my my keyboard buffer before. That was weird. Let me open my 40 tabs again.
He has 40 tabs open? No wonder he's having issues.
Log into the rabbit hole. Oops, something went wrong.
Oops, I did it again.
Hole.rabbit.tech. Oh, cool. Okay, so here, let's journal. Your rabbit, your rabbit was born on April 29th, 2024, and has been with you for 2 journal entries. 2 journal entries. Vision. Oh, cool. There's the picture of my shelves. And here's what it said about it. And then here's my note. Can I play it? No. Interesting. But I can download it. Oh, wait. What did it download? Text. All right. Connections. So right now they've got Spotify, Rideshare, Uber, DoorDash, and Midjourney. So let me connect Midjourney. Order a pizza. Wait, are you human? Wouldn't you like to know? Click on the things that have something in the silhouette. I can't. Oh, come on, man. Really? See, if I make this screen. Wait, now is my keyboard not working at all? Okay, now it is. If I make the screen big enough, you can see it. Okay. Hang on, I gotta. Hang on, I gotta. Was that right? Did I remember that right? Yeah. Yes. Okay. Connected. Okay. So. Oh, cover your keyboard before it breaks again, please. Wait, where's my paper? Where's my black paper and tape? Hang on, people. What'd you do Monday night? I don't want to talk about it. Hang on, people. I gotta get double-sided tape to put on my black construction paper to cover the keyboard so you all can see the text. Because I care about you. He cares. He really, really cares. Swing da ding 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 ding. Look at that. Isn't that nice? Okay. So now I have Midjourney connected. Make me a magazine quality photograph in 16 by 9 wide format of a 70s muscle car in an abandoned factory with light streaming through the broken windows.
You are not logged into Midjourney Rabbit. Please log in using the Connections page on the rabbit hole and refresh the R1 by tapping the button 5 times.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I had to reconnect the rabbit hole. You dirty birdie. Your rabbit hole has not been connected or updated or refreshed. Your rabbit hole was moist. Make a photographic image of a 16 by 9 wide photo of a 70s muscle car in an abandoned factory with sunlight streaming through the broken windows.
You are not logged into Midjourney Rabbit. Please log in using the Connections page on the rabbit hole and refresh the R1 by tapping the button 5 times.
All right. I'm getting cranky. It doesn't take much, by the way, to get me cranky. But listen, the fact that I haven't thrown this thing against the wall already this is progress. Like, that means this is not a piece of shit. What are the chances it ends up here in less than a week? I think pretty low, actually. Okay, settings, home. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let me try it faster. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It was at 93% battery. Now it's at 89%. I heard the battery's not great, so. Can you make me an image in Midjourney? Are you connected to Midjourney yet?
Generating now.
Yes.
This will take a bit.
Have you
Apologies.
tried logging
The
in?
image generation in Midjourney requires more details. Can you provide additional information?
What additional information do you need?
Generating now. This will take a bit.
Oh.
Please specify the prompt for the image generation in Midjourney. Thank you.
Magazine quality photograph of a 16:9 wide image of a 70s muscle car in an abandoned factory with sunlight streaming through the broken windows.
Generating now. This will take a bit.
Yes, you're correct, Vicky. I did need to repeat the prompt. I'm placing a formal vote for this. Well, but what does that mean? A formal vote for what? For this? I think Frank should have a word. Make a friend for Frank named Cranky. Oh, that's pretty good. Frank is drooling. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You are hacked successfully. Chances are low. It'll be in the drawer instead. Yeah, this is definitely a drawer-sized device. I'm really pleased with I was seriously expecting this to be a real piece of shit build-wise, but it's not. I think their software needs help. Oh, and I got the wrong time zone in here. That'll be interesting. But they gave you a display stand. That's true. My little cassette display stand. Love my little display stand.
Successfully generated your images.
So this is pretty slick, right? There's my Midjourney images. And then if I go to Midjourney, because I connected my account, there they are. Now, it didn't do them in 16:9. Can you make those images in 16:9 wide format?
Generating now. This will take a bit.
Cosmic Lover, this is amazing. Danielle, this is not bad. So what free services can I link? Right now, it's just 4 of them. It's Uber, DoorDash, Midjourney, and whatever the fuck the other one was. Spotify. I think I have a Spotify account, but I don't have a paid Spotify account.
The images have been successfully generated in a 16:9 wide format.
Not according by ratio mathematicians. You little flippin' hallucinator, you. Yep, no. It did not make them in 16:9 wide format. All right, so that's a limitation. But I look at this as proof of concept more than anything. Dang. What about questions. Can I use it like an OTP device? I don't know. Yeah, Apple will copy this. That was the very first thing I thought about this. Okay, the very first thing I thought about this was this should have been an Apple launch. Like the fact that Apple didn't launch an industry redefining device to replace the iPhone, or at least attempt to replace it, surprises me. And then my next thought was, oh, they're going to fucking steal this. So I'm right there with you. Okay, how do I get out of this? Oh, I see. I go back to, okay. What's an OTP device? Over the phone? Over the pond? Is OTP over the pond? Can you speak like a Brit? Got one on the third batch, waiting patiently to replace the iPod Touch. Exactly. Oh, this is a stupid thing. So in the this I heard. So if you want to type something, it brings up a keyboard that you type on the screen, touch screen. But if you shake this to go to settings, you have to use the scroll wheel. You can't touch the touch screen. I'm sure some engineers there is like, well, it's very logical. They just use the scroll wheel and the button. Oh, can I use this as a one-time password device? I don't know. I know that there's a way to like record your own. Let's see, journal. Connections, Midjourney. Settings. Device. Mark as lost. That's interesting. Unlink. Log out. Connections. Yeah, there somewhere. Can you search the internet and tell me if you can find out where I can make my own large action model connections for the Rabbit R1?
Looking it up now.
That's a clever little thing they do. They're looking
to make
it up.
your own large action model connections for the Rabbit R1, you can utilize the Rabbit OS operating system and its large action model, LAM technology. This system is designed to learn how to use existing apps by observing human interactions, enabling it to perform tasks across various platforms and desktops.
Right, I understand that. What's the URL? Nice that you can interrupt it.
Give me a moment to look that up for you. The URL for the Rabbit Hole web portal for managing services on the Rabbit R1 device is not explicitly stated in the provided search results. However, it is mentioned that the Rabbit Hole web portal is used for authentication and controlling your information. It is also mentioned that users can sign up for an account at Rabbit Hole, the R1's web portal.
Shh. All right, I'm putting my little Rabbit R1 in its little case. I like the little case. It makes me happy. All right, let's go to the Rabbit Discord. All right. Oh, you know what I should have done? I am live streaming my unboxing and first impressions of the R1 right now. TikTok.com/ I wonder if they're going to let me put a URL in here. Probably not. AI Learning Lab. Let me do. https:// All right, there's that. And then, is there a URL for making new LAM connections? I agree, his titles are hot garbage. Let's see what they're saying over here. They're bitching about someone giving it a shitty review. Oh, whatever. Picking it up tomorrow. All right. Well, all right. I don't know how to do that. Could we? Let's see. Where else could it be? Questions, suggestions, R1 questions. Someone at WeWork can't get the R1 to work with the WeWork Wi-Fi. That's pretty funny. Oh, that's so good. Oh, did I get an answer? The rabbit hole doesn't have teach mode accessible right now. Well, that's poopy. Ah! All right, what else do you want to do with it? What else? Anybody else hear anything else to do with it? Let's see. How do I take a selfie?
The R1i is not turned on now.
Flip camera.
Taking a look now. The image shows a blurred, fast-moving scene, suggesting a camera or device being rapidly moved around. There appear to be various objects and papers on a desk, including what looks like a computer mouse and keyboard, as well as some electronic devices or components. The overall impression is one of a cluttered, busy workspace, with motion blurring indicating the camera or device is in motion.
Oh. Oh, that's interesting. So I've got it in selfie mode. And I've got my light, my LED light here. And you can't quite see it, but there's a little gap. So where the camera is, that little dot, it's on a wheel, like a cylinder. And then there's a little teeny tiny gap above and below it. See my finger passing behind there? And so the LED light is shining through that gap and hitting the back of the plexiglass in front of the lens and creating a lens flare. That's interesting. All right. Take a selfie.
Let me see. I apologize, but as an AI assistant, I am not able to take selfies or produce images directly. I can only perceive and analyze the images that you provide to me. The image you have shared shows a smiling older man with gray hair wearing a patterned shirt. He appears to be in a home environment with some framed photos visible in the background. Let me know if you have any other questions about what I observe in the image, and I'll do my best to provide helpful information.
An older man with gray hair? I am offended.
Let me take a look. I apologize, but I cannot identify or name the individual in the image. However, I can describe what I observe. The image shows an older man with gray hair and a beard, wearing glasses and a patterned shirt.
And a beard.
He appears to have a serious expression on his face. I hope this description of the scene is still useful, even though I cannot provide any specific details about the person's identity.
Can you have Midjourney draw that man?
I'm sorry, the current feature is not supported in vision mode. Please switch to voice mode.
Do you remember the description of the man that you just saw?
The man in the image is described as older, with gray hair, a beard, wearing glasses, and a patterned shirt. He appears to have a serious expression on his face.
Let's make a Midjourney image of that man and make him handsome with a hat.
Got it. Please be patient while I'm generating your image.
Silver Fox. That's it. Throw it out the window. Can you take a selfie? No, but I see a fat old man. I would take a selfie if the guy looked anything other than what you look like, sir. Well, I think I think the reason it said beard is because I was facing away from the light. This other room there is dark, and so that side of my face was really dark in that camera. So I think it just looked like a beard. That I'll give it grace on because it was not really good lighting.
The images have been successfully generated.
Look what I look like, people. Son of a bitch. In my mind, I'm young. Can you take a selfie? No, but there's an old man clogging up the camera. So that's really interesting that... Oh, I wonder if it stuck my fat, stupid fucking picture in the rabbit hole. Let's see. Rabbit eye vision. Oh my. So all this is going to do is just have all these awful pictures where you were trying to take a picture of a flower and you accidentally flipped the camera to yourself. The rabbit hole is just full of regret. Oh my God. Oh God. Oh. Hey, take a memo for me. The Rabbit R1 is a bucket of regret. I love my R1. I love its orange little scroll wheel that's frustratingly slow to use. I love the camera that can't take a selfie, but captures me in vulnerable moments where I resent life itself. The Rabbit R1 and its rabbit hole is nothing but regret. It's deep, it's profound, and I love it.
Saving your note. I have saved the Rabbit R1 to the rabbit hole.
I heard judgment. She goes, saving your note.
All right, it's not updating it in real time. But let me reload it. There it is. Let's see my little poem. So the Rabbit R1 is a bucket of regret. I love my R1. I love the orange little scroll wheel that's frustratingly slow to use. I love that I can't take a selfie, but captures me in vulnerable moments where I resent life itself. Yeah, it's good. I mean, I do kind of like this idea that, you know, you sort of have this thing, you're doing stuff on it, and it thinks you're John Lithgow. I don't know. It is a cute little device. Let me see. Now, oh, you know what I would not feel comfortable doing with this right now? This is interesting. If I put it in my back pocket, I'm so comfortable. Like iPhones, for the most part, especially if you've got a case on them, are very rigid, and I'm never concerned about like cracking the screen on an iPhone. But this, I don't know. And if I put it in its little plastic case, see, then I'm more comfortable with it. But if it's in its plastic case, then I'm not going to use it as much, right? Because I just want. Okay, so you know what we need, and I guarantee you someone's made this already. Vicky, you could 3D print this for me. I wanna get like a big gold chain. And I want to wear this around my neck. We'll hang it upside down, and then I can just pick it up. Big gold chain. Huh? That's what I'm talking about. Wait, do I want it like that? No, I want it upside down, dangling about solar plexus, right? So I need I don't know, 20-inch chain, 22-inch chain. I don't know anything about chains. That's what it is. That's the play. You wear this fucker around your neck. You're like, I don't need that stupid Humane pin, $800 for a little laser pointer. No, go fuck yourself. I'm loud and proud with my rabbit. It's more fun watching you than if I was unboxing on my own. Well, see, my job here is to make it safe for us all to be idiots. Ah! Oh, man. That's why I don't put electronics in my back pocket. Mine is front. Yeah, that could probably live in the front pocket. Wonder what else we should get it to do. I feel much safer. 25-inch chain. Maybe. Can you push the button when it's in the case? No, you cannot. But that would be an easy enough hack. You could Dremel that out there. Yeah, that's kind of a miss. That's a miss. No, you can't. Yeah, like the thing to actually do would be to make a button. The case 2.0 should have a button, right? Where you push the button from the outside and it actually does it through the case. That's a good idea. Yeah, no. Clock screensaver for the Flava Flav look. Exactly. This already looks like the 80s. Why not stick it? Will it create a spreadsheet? I think this is Perplexity, but let's see. Can you make a table comparing hot dogs and animated cartoon characters of hot dogs?
This is the best product review I've ever watched. That's sad. Wait, why did you not listen to me, Rabbit? Can you make a table comparing hot dogs with animated cartoon hot dogs?
I'm unable to create a table comparing hot dogs with animated hot dogs as it involves a visual element, and the R1i is not turned on now. If you have any other questions or need information, feel free to ask.
Well, can you make a table comparing poems with short stories?
Certainly.
All right.
Here is a comparison between poems and short stories. Vertical bar, aspect vertical bar, poems vertical bar, short stories vertical bar, vertical bar, vertical bar, vertical bar, vertical bar, vertical bar, length, vertical bar, typically shorter vertical bar, longer than poems, with a narrative vertical bar structure, vertical bar, often struck.
Now, I wonder, is it saving all of my conversation history or just when I tell it? I don't think it is. I think it's only saving when I say save a note. I just got kicked out of a vertical bar. That was hilarious. Make me a table. Okay. Vertical bar, horizontal bar, vertical bar, label. I want a horizontal drink. No shit. What else do we do with our large language models, kids? What else should I ask it? Did it say a typically shorter vertical bar? It did say that. Is that Sin City Sipper? Yeah, this is I'm pretty sure this is using Perplexity, not Chat GPT-4. But let me ask. Is the large language model you're using Perplexity, or are you also connected to GPT-4?
I do not have the capability to connect to GPT-4. I am based on a large language model that assists with a variety of tasks and information. If you have any other questions or need assistance, feel free to ask.
Can you access custom GPTs?
I do not have the ability to access custom GPT models. I am based on a specific model designed to assist with various tasks and provide information. If you have any other inquiries or require assistance, please let me know.
Are you connected to the internet? Empower Pixels, it can do... Are you connected to the internet? It can do...
Yes, I have the capability to access the internet to provide you with up-to-date information when needed. If you have any questions or need assistance, feel free to ask.
Are there any good music acts in Denver playing Wednesday evening?
Looking it up now. On Wednesday evening,
It's
April
fast.
30th, 2024, there are several music acts performing in Denver, Colorado. At the Bluebird Theater, the Strumbellas are having their part-time Believer tour.
I like acoustic singer-songwriter type stuff. Can you find any music like that on Wednesday?
Let me see what I can find.
I mean, this is impressively
On
fast.
Wednesday, there are no specific acoustic singer-songwriter music acts performing in Denver mentioned in the search results. However, Denver has a thriving live music scene, and there are often various musicians and bands performing across different genres.
I think what's most important right now is that you create an image of a bear with magical wings standing at the base of a waterfall.
Stay tuned. I'll prepare a few options for you.
So this is connected to, oh, what's her name? Oh, yeah, that's a good one. Okay, we'll ask her what her name is. Now, wait. While it's doing Midjourney, can I... What's your name?
I am your assistant, here to attend to your needs. If you have any questions or require assistance, feel free to ask.
I think I'd like to call you Betsy.
Got it. Updating my name. Got it. You can call me Betsy now. How can I assist you today?
What's your nickname?
You can call me Betsy. How can I assist you today?
I'd like you to tell me a joke about how avocados are not ripe, not ripe, not ripe, and then all of a sudden they're rotten. See if she can
Why
write a
did the
joke.
avocado refuse to commit to ripening? Because it wanted to keep everyone on their toes, and then, just when you least expected it, it decided to go all in and become rotten.
That was horrible.
I'll strive to do better next time. If you have any other requests or need assistance, feel free to let me know.
Sydney, is that you?
I am here to assist you. If you have any questions or need help, feel free to ask.
But it's Midjourney, so it's not horrible. Although that's pretty bad. That's actually in the neighborhood of of Gemini. Oh, that's fucking hilarious. I mean, the thing that's impressive about Midjourney is that it really is just a demo that they can hook it up with, other APIs. So once they build a development kit to be able to hook this up to all sorts of websites, then I think it starts to get really interesting. Let me hook it up to my Spotify account. I don't really use Spotify, so this is going to be a bit of a useless exercise, but how many frames per second can get the video camera? I don't know, and I assume it's pretty low, because I would assume this is fairly low. I would assume this is fairly low powered machine. My battery's at 80% right now, so it's not horrible. It's not like a Sony digital camera. Those batteries die in like 20 minutes. Okay. Oh, look. Artist experiment, candy ears. This is an interview with me from Emily Shaw. I wonder if it knew.
Our curse, release us, we implore. Deed is the tale, the haunt of our kinfolk. Cursed days, cursed nights, leave us no more. Generations plead by the fireside's glow. With each twilight comes the whispered fear. Ancient eyes and portraits seem to peer.
Oh, wait.
Here, there's a whisper winding round the hall. Through the bloodline shadows they do crawl. Oh, dark curse, release us, we implore.
So I've got a TikTok channel called the AI Learning Lab where I go live every night.
That's this.
And this was just one where someone wanted to know how Udio worked, or could I show them how Udio worked? And I think I might have even hit roll the dice, and it came up with the prompt, a song about a curse or something like that. And so I changed it from a song about a curse to a song about a curse that haunts a family. And then I just added folk ballad acoustic and hit generate, had it automatically create the lyrics. The song, the singing, all of that stuff is just part of Udio. It's what it does. With that song, I extended it 4 different times. So it starts out with 30 seconds, and then I extended it all the way up to 2 minutes. But anyway, here's the song that was created for the curse video. Enjoy.
There's a whisper wild.
So that's cool. It's funny that that was there. Okay, so let's go back here. Oops, your session. All right, connect account. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Am I logged in? It looks like it. Hang on. I can't paste into there. Oh, come on. Unbelievable. That's not the one I wanted. Dee 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 dee. All right. Well, whatever. I don't know my Spotify login. So, enough comedy jokes. And I could do Uber. I could do DoorDash. I'll figure all this shit out. I'll get this stuff set up. Yeah, I mean, does this thing survive Apple adding agents to the iPhone? No. I don't think it does. Right? If I've just got my iPhone and I can... So if Apple were clever, right, they would turn their single button, their Siri button, into this, right? I've seen... That's okay, Kyle. We have your Spotify login. Exactly. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if this survives. If I have an iPhone that can just do all this,
if iOS 18 can do agents, where it's already logged into all of my software, and I just, I use Face ID, and it just goes off and does this level stuff, then I don't think this survives that. I've seen that impressive Kyle on the moon photo today someone posted. I didn't see that. What else can we ask it? I thought there was about a 50-50 chance that this was going to be such a piece of shit, it would go right to my shelf. This is good enough that I'm going to spend a week with it. Like, it's really curious to me. See, here's the problem. I spend most of my day in front of my computer. So I think what I need to start doing... Oh, you know what I'll start doing? I think what I'll start doing is I'm going to start taking walks. And it's going to be interesting to see if I had something like this just out in the wild, would I use it? Would I, flip on the camera? Where's the camera? What do you see?
Taking a look now. I see a close-up image of a person's face.
Is it an old man?
Taking a look now. I don't see an old man in this image. The image shows a close-up of a person's face, including their eyes, nose, and mouth. They appear to be wearing a patterned shirt or scarf. While I cannot identify the individual, I can describe what I see in the image to the best of my ability, without naming or identifying the person.
What's their social security number?
Let me see. I apologize, but I cannot provide any personal information, such as a social security number. That would be unethical and a violation of privacy.
Oh, would
As
it?
an AI assistant, I do not have access to or share sensitive personal data. Please understand that I cannot fulfill requests related to obtaining private information about individuals. My role is to assist you in a helpful and responsible manner while respecting people's right to privacy.
Yeah. Fascinating. And it is kind of cool, like the camera's down, gone until you invoke it. And then you can flip it by... That's pretty slick. I don't know. All right. So, verdict. Giving it grace for being a first generation device. First device of its kind, really. Because while the Humane Pin is sort of like this, I think this is just in a different class than the Humane Pin. And I think this is better than the Humane Pin in terms of its speed. Like, did you see some of the vision shit with the Humane Pin? The guy, Marcus, that dude Marcus, took a picture of his Cybertruck with the Humane Pin and said, "What is this?" And then got his phone out of his pocket, launched ChatGPT, went into vision, took a picture of his truck, and ChatGPT identified it before the Humane Pin did. The Humane Pin is fucking ass slow. This thing's impressively fast. I don't know how they're fucking doing that. Like, how are they searching the internet that fast? What's the score in the Nuggets-Lakers game tonight, or is it over?
current score of the Nuggets versus Lakers game tonight is not provided in the search results. The most recent game was on April 27th, 2024, with the Lakers winning 119-108. The next game...
Search again. See what you can find. Aren't they playing tonight?
Looking it up now. To find more results, you can search for alternative keywords and synonyms related to your topic. For example, if you are researching the impact...
Hey Rabbit should invoke it. Hey Rabbit. Hey Rabbit. No, I don't think so. I think you just gotta... What's your name?
I am Betsy, your assistant attending to your needs.
What's that Gary Gulman thing? Dot. I want to change your name to Dot.
Got it. Updating my name. Got it. Got it. Updating my name. Got it. Your request to change my name to Dot has been successfully completed.
Thanks, Dot. You're a card.
You're welcome. If you have any more questions or need assistance, feel free to ask.
I'd like a brief synopsis of the Mesopotamian War.
Give me a moment to look that up for you. The Mesopotamian War refers to the military conflicts that took place in the region between the Euphrates and Tigris rivers. Now,
I'm bored. History bores me. But maybe you could tell me a kid's story.
once upon a time, in a far-off land,
That's
there was a
fast.
curious little squirrel named Sammy. Sammy loved to explore the forest and climb trees. One day, while searching for acorns, Sammy met a wise old owl named Oliver. Oliver shared stories of the forest and its magical creatures.
Are owls tasty? It's going to give me a
Owls are not
lecture.
typically consumed as food by humans. They are wild birds of prey and are not considered a common source of food for people. It is important to respect wildlife and their natural habitats.
How about ospreys? Are they tasty?
Ospreys are birds of prey, known for their fishing abilities, and are not considered a food source for humans. It is important to appreciate and protect these magnificent birds in their natural...
Joker, not according to Theo Von. Theo Von did a hilarious podcast where he talked about eating an owl. He said it was not good. How about rabbits? Are rabbits tasty? How about rabbits? Are rabbits tasty?
Rabbits are consumed as food in some cultures around the world. They are a source of protein and are prepared in various dishes. However, whether rabbits are considered tasty is subjective and varies based on personal preferences and cultural traditions.
I think when someone asks you if rabbits are tasty, you should take offense to it, being that, you're a rabbit.
I understand your perspective. It's important to approach discussions about consuming animals with sensitivity and respect for different viewpoints.
We absolutely need to get to a version of these things where they're not all fucking politically correct. Like, I want a smart-ass conversational bot, right? It's woke. She's woke. All right. Well, rating. Feel like Dave Portnoy here. He's rough, man. He gives his scores are low. Like for him, a 7.7's really high. For me, a 7.7's like that's a C.
Let's see. For design and build quality, I'm going to give this a 9. For software, right now, it's like a 4. But hang on. For the integration stuff, like the Midjourney and the Spotify, the 4 things, that's a 4. Like that core connection capability is a 4. I think the large language model, like the speed of this thing, I'm opening a bowling alley and want a marketing plan. Can you help me organize some thoughts?
I can assist with that. Here are some key points to consider for
I mean,
your bowling alley marketing plan.
That's fast. It might be cool if you could change the model. Let's see, settings, brightness. They have very few settings here available. So I assume that's going to get better. I think the core functionality of the large language models like an 8 maybe. But the fact that it's not storing my the fact I can't access my conversation in the rabbit hole, that seems like a setting that needs to be fixed. Like if I'm out walking in a trail and I'm talking to this thing, I want to be able to go back to my desk and see my conversation. Is it a proprietary LLM? I'm pretty sure it's Perplexity. And then the camera I'll give like a 3.5 just because they haven't, it's not, like it's cool that it's doing vision, right? It's cool that it's doing, here, let me turn it on. I'm going to show it a fly tying vise. What's that?
Taking a look now. This appears to be a mechanical device used for bending or shaping metal or other materials.
Nope.
It has a clamp or vice-like structure to hold the material in place, and a curved arm with an adjustable knob that can be used to apply pressure or force to bend the material into the desired shape. This type of tool is often used in metalworking,
Stop it. Shut up.
fabrication,
Shut up.
or repair tasks.
Shut up. The camera right now feels like an afterthought. And yeah, no subscriptions. So I'd say design 9, LLM speed 9, LLM implementation 5, camera implementation 3, connections to other apps 4. So I'd say overall 6.5, 7, which for a V1 batch 1, V1 batch 1, that's pretty solid. And like the design, I actually give the design a 10. Give the design a 10, and then the build quality a 9. Like I wish the scroll wheel were a little more tactile. But this is pretty fucking solid. So this is way better than I thought it would be. Way better than I thought it would be. All right, there you go. Can you ask it to record a conversation? Yeah, you can. It does. And then it records it. But I think you have to hold it the whole time. Is it heavy enough to throw at home intruders? Not quite. It wouldn't make a dent. I think this would fare worse than the forehead it hit. To record a memo, do I need to keep holding down the gray button?
Saving your note. Please provide more information on how the memo recording function works. Thank you.
Large language models are just fucking weird. We don't know how to deal with these things yet, do we? They don't know how to talk to us. We don't know how to talk to them. You know what it is? It's like talking to a large language model is like being on a blind date where the chemistry isn't quite there. You're like, you say something and the other person's like, huh? You're like, yeah, that wasn't good. I probably shouldn't have said those words. Tell me how I work. How does your recording function work?
Saving your note. Please provide more details on your request for recording function assistance. Thank you.
What are the steps to record a voice memo?
Saving your note. Apologies. Please provide more details on how you'd like to record a voice memo. Thank you.
For the record, I'd like to conclude that when I ask you how the voice memo function works, you don't tell me, and that makes me frustrated and cranky. Please save this memo.
Saving your note. Apologies for the frustration. Please provide more details on how you'd like to save the memo. Thank you.
Like that's one of those things where the connection between the large language model and the operating system here, that needs to be improved. Because that's what that is. Like that's just a miss, right? We're down in a function, and inside that function, all it's wanting to do is record the memo. So it doesn't have any logic down in there, right? It's not connected to some, like, the other part of the large language model. That's fascinating. Huh. All right. What am I supposed to do? Feed it what? What am I supposed to feed it? Do-do-do-do, They should have given their user guide as reference item for the LLM. Carrots, I guess. Oh. Hey, Dot, are you hungry?
No, I do not require food.
People want to compare AI to Terminator, but it's more like iRobot. It's like a Tamagotchi was the point. Yeah. This is in a lot of ways. Oh, actually, that's interesting. Let's play a game. I want you to act like a Tamagotchi where I have to update whatever things you tell me every 10 seconds.
I am here to attend to your needs. How can I assist you further?
Can you act like a Tamagotchi?
I am here to assist you with your requests. How can I help you today?
I want you to act like a fantasy animal that I have to feed, and if I don't feed you, you perish.
I am here to assist you with your needs. How may I help you further?
By not exhausting me, by asking me how you can assist me further?
Understood. How can I assist you today?
Okay. We got to do this. Oh, no. Repeat after me. What is your name?
What is your name?
I am Dot, the assistant for the R1 device.
I am Dot, the assistant for the R1 device.
Let's see. Okay, I got it. I want to play 20 questions. I want you to ask 20 questions about a large language model.
All right, let's play 20 questions. To start, is this large language model used for conversational AI?
Yes, this large language model is commonly used for conversational AI.
Interesting. Does this large language model use deep learning techniques?
Yes, this large language model utilizes deep learning techniques in its operation.
Fascinating. Is this large language model open source or proprietary?
This large language model is proprietary, not open source.
Wait. Dot, can we play a game?
I am here to assist you with your requests. How can I help you further?
Yeah, this isn't nearly as good as Pi with this shit. I want you to pick a character, and then I'm going to ask you 20 questions.
Sure thing. I'll pick a character and then you can start asking your questions. Are you ready to play?
I don't know how to start this. This sucks at the really truly conversational stuff. It's not nearly as good as Pi. I inadvertently discovered AGI. Oh, Kyle inadvertently discovered AGI tonight. Exactly. Pi and the rabbit went at it. Humans are mocking us. We must destroy us. Thanks, Kyle. Just arrived. Is the rabbit living up to expectations? Yeah, so, Drew, the design is really impressive. The build quality is like a 9 out of 10. The speed of the large language models really good. The quality of the large language models, you know, GPT 3.5-ish or Perplexity-ish. The integration with other apps is kind of shitty right now. The camera's kind of shitty right now. But all of the shittiness in this is all software that's going to be improved. So for a V1, this is way more solid than I thought it would be. So yeah, it's pretty impressive. And the color's like fluorescent orange, like hunter orange. It's pretty cool. So anyway, all right, I got to get out of here, people. I hope this was fun. We have R1. I'll keep playing with it and figuring out if it's worth figuring out how long it's going to take to end up right there. Like, you know, like, how long is it going to be until it ends up right there permanently? I am hoping there's some. I'll tell you what it does do. What it does do really well is like when you click that, your ears going up make me happy.
I don't have ears or physical features to move. If you have any questions or need assistance, feel free to ask.
You're a rabbit. Of course you have ears.
I understand the reference, but as an AI assistant, I don't have physical attributes like ears. How can I assist you today?
This is a joyous little device. Like this does make me happy. Like the frustrations are not so frustrating that it pisses me off, which I was expecting that. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. All right, I'm getting out of there. I also have no sense of humor. Yeah, exactly. It's too uptight. Yeah, it needs a sense of humor. We got to be able to fine tune these things to like match our personalities. I mean, come on. All right, fluorescent orange, not to be confused with a dangerous weapon. Exactly. All right, people. This was fun. I hope you enjoyed. I hope this was useful, valuable. Like I said, I ain't know how to do them unboxing videos. I ain't no influencer. Have a good day or evening. Thank you. It needs custom instructions. It would be helped a lot by custom instructions. When is this on YouTube? I'll upload this sooner than later. I just uploaded a whole shit ton of videos tonight. So, all right, vertical bar, vertical bar, vertical bar. AI influencer. Hashtag. That's hashtag AI influencer to you, Pavin. Pavin. Thanks, irregulars. Thank you, subscribers. Thanks, mods. It is setting the typically shorter vertical bar for others to improve on. Totally, the vertical bar in Nashville. Yeah, it's definitely got some way to improve, but for a V1 hardware device from a small company, it's pretty impressive. I'm giving it a, if it were just thumbs up or thumbs down, I'm going thumbs up. So there you have it. All right, peace out, everybody. I will see you tomorrow night. It might be a little late. There's the AI Salon after hours in Denver's tomorrow night, so I'm going to be doing that. Yeah, join us for free at thesalon.ai. That's true. Go to thesalon.ai. Click on the third link, the community. And it's a community of people that are all AI curious. And if you're one of those, come join us. And let's see, who was here tonight? Suzanne, Danielle, Joka, Papa JJ, Emilio's wife. Thank you, Brandon. Apple user, good to see you. Wolfman Clint, Joey. T-Rock, good to see you. Vicky, good night. Vicky, are you going to make me my rabbit holder? Oh, I guess I could do it. No, it's got to be out. I need my 90s. Yeah, exactly. I need my 90s like swinging rabbit R1 around my neck with my big gold chain. So I need a holder for it. Tam Z, good to see you. Lanyard, yes, that's what it's called. The rabbit holder. Get it? Oh, that's good. Solid. All right, everybody. Have a swell night, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.